Well, Merlot, especially when it's grown in the right place and made as a top high-quality wine, is a truly delicious wine. And Merlot, when it's done right, just tastes good. Back in 1983 in the Napa Valley, winemaking was just kind of bursting forth. At the time, we were making Zinfandel, and it was selling okay, but it hadn't caught on. I think we saw that Merlot could be a wine that was more consistent year to year, so it made a lot of sense to start planting it and growing it. Actually, Merlot is the wine that put Shafer on the map. And it used to really drive Dad crazy. He'd come back from a sales trip, and he'd come in the cellar and, "How'd the trip go, Dad?" And he'd say, "Well, everything's great, but darn it." I said, "What?" He goes, "Well, we're getting better well known for Merlot than Cabernet." I said, "Hey, don't worry about it. At least they're buying something." Well, coming up on our 25th vintage of Merlot, the first comment or the first feeling is, oh my gosh, how did we get 25 years in? Where did that time go? Which happens every year now because we've been doing this a long time. The effort to make Merlot consistent year to year, top quality year to year, is a big challenge. And harvest is critical, when to pick the grapes, but there's many, many other options and variables that come into play with quality. Things that happen during the growing season with green leafing and thinning and pulling off fruit that's not going to be ripe enough at harvest time. So the old comment about experience is a good teacher, you can really learn from it, has helped us tremendously to produce top wines year in and year out. 2007 Merlot is a lovely wine. We were very fortunate 2007 because of the weather. Really rich wine, great color, wonderful aroma. It's a pretty big wine. There's a lot of structure to it. We take good care of it in the cellar. We get lots of new oak, and that oak marries well with ripe fruit, so it's a delicious wine. If we're sitting here talking about making wine, making Merlot for 50 years, we're going to have to sit down and have a cold beer and talk about it then. I look forward to that. I look forward to making Merlot for 50 years. I think that would be a wonderful thing.